my single days, you know, it's like, hey, like, you know, we should hang out. It's, oh, I bet you say that to like all the girls, and I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Like, don't put me in that corner. You know what I mean? Like, don't group me.
Don't generalize me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, I'm being genuine right now.
She's putting it in a box.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I mean, fuck, now I'm in this fucking box, what do I do with it, you know? Like...
But I feel like that's more like Virginia Beach bartending. Because in
Maybe.
New York, we have a fucking attitude when it comes... We're all adults there.
Right.
We're all busy. We all know that we're meeting a ton of people, and we're like, you know, it's that bachelorette life in New York where it's like a little bit more socially accepted to be talking to somebody casually. A lot of people casually.
I think the big difference too, you know, compared to here again, where I mean, New York is a little more progressive than Virginia Beach is by all means.
Right.
And so, you know, society is moving into a more, you know, independent woman society. You know what I mean? Where it's not the, you know, just the old style of like courting. You know what I mean? Where women can go up and buy a guy a drink and say, hey, I'm about this situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's a big difference from here to New York as well. Is that we do have this like old time. I mean, not to say that we're not moving in that direction, but it's definitely moving at a slower pace. You know, so we have this old like, guy buys a girl a drink or tries to, you know, move it in that way. But in New York, it's much more, like you said, organized and scheduled than it is here.
Yeah. So like, I guess like, what do you think is the most difficult thing, John, about trying to be in a serious relationship? You know what I'm saying? Because like, I guess the point of what I'm saying this is, when we meet people, or when people come to us, they're like, they're inebriated, you know, and they're, you know, in their inhibitions, you know what I mean, like, you know, they've got the mindset of where they're where they want to go with their night. So like, back when you were in your relationship for
Yeah, of course.
whatever the long time that it was.
It was, hey, that's long for me, man. 7 years single and I dated a girl for 4 months. It's a long time.
Yeah, that's big.
That is okay.
That is big. Yeah.
Do you find yourself with like constant like trials? You know what I mean? Like
The trials came, which was weird. Like, I don't, obviously when I'm single, I don't think about that, so I'm not even paying attention to it. And it happens less. But like all of a sudden, I'm dating a girl and the trials were there. I'm talking like, I think the girl is just genuine as far as trying to be a friend, and we go to a bar, and next thing you know, I'm having to like peel her off of me after I told her multiple times, hey, I have a girlfriend, I'm committed to her.
This ain't that type of fucking party.
And it's like, she's like leaning in for a kiss, I'm pulling away, like she's like trying to kiss my neck, I'm like, no. And I paid my tab right away, got out the door, because I'm like, this is not a good situation to be in.
Right.
So yeah, the trials did come, and it's like, if you're going to be a bartender and decide to actually have a committed relationship, you have to be committed.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, you
Like
can't
you're-
have
Or just don't.
Right,
Yeah, just
you're-
don't.
yeah,
You just
right.
don't half-ass it.
Right. You're 100% in. You know what I mean?
Because that's the type of guy I was raised to be, is, hey, when I'm in, I'm in.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not going to cheat.
100%.
I'm not going to be disloyal.
Balls
Right.
deep.
And it's, and then like the trials were there, and I was just knocking them out of the park, one after the other.
Well,
great.
That's got to be
It's great.
a good feeling though. Just
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a good sense of pride. And
It's one of the hardest things I've had to do, but yeah.
Yeah. Just to say like I have power to say no to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think a ring kind of helps with that too. I know it definitely helps for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
You'd
like
be surprised.
Like,
These women...
as a deterrent?
as a deterrent. Well, okay, I'm gonna go both sides of this coin. So
I got the other side. You start with the one side.
well, I was gonna say, so I feel as though I get hit on more as a married man than I ever did when I was single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like girls see the ring and they're like, oh shit, this
Challenge.
guy's got
Right.
his shit together. What does he have? Like, or it's a challenge. They're like,
a challenge.
what does
It's
this
the-
bitch have that I don't have? I'm gonna try and see what I can do to sway him the other way.
Yeah.
It's a toy that they want, but they can't have.
Right.
Exactly. But at the same time, I will say, like, it's great for me because, like, we were talking about, you know, being in a committed relationship. I'm loyal as hell, and like, it's easy for me. Like when girls, you know, I feel like you start the shift and you're a 5 or 6 in their eyes, and then the more they drink, all of a sudden you're a fucking 10 or 11.
Oh, yeah.
Fabio.
You know
So
what I
look-
mean? And they're just like winking at you,
Right.
leaving their numbers, and they're like, "Why are you married? Oh my god!" And I'm
Right.
like, "Because I fucking love my wife. Like, that's why I'm married."
So on that note, look, I'm sitting around these handsome devils right now, and then so for me, I know me as the tall, happy Asian guy. You know what I mean? So, but
The big swinging
don't-
dick.
Yeah.
No.
with the BSD, yeah. But even so bartending and being, I don't know what it is about us, but we definitely, like we talked about in the past, that presence that we have. You know what I mean? Where there's an aura about us, how we speak with people. I think this domineering factor that we have as far as the bar is concerned.
I'll build
So-
on that in a second.
So I mean, I find myself sometimes like it's great. It's great for my self-esteem. Or these like young girls are like, "What's your name?" Like, "What's your name?"
Oh my god!
I fucking love you so much.
I'm like, you make the
What's
best
your
vodka
no-
soda.
And
ever.
so, yeah,
Life.
exactly.